Question 9. What is the solution to the equation? Log base 8 16 plus 2 log base 8x equals 2. So typically when you have two logarithms and they're on the same side as one another, we need to condense this. Somehow we need to condense those two logarithms into one. So we got to think back to our log properties. I see we are adding those two logarithms. So recall, when you're adding logarithms, you can rewrite this as a single logarithm by multiplying the x and the y. So this is property number 1 that we're going to use in this problem. But also notice, we can't quite use this because this property shows, well, there's got to be a 1, a coefficient of 1 in front of those logarithms for this formula to work. And we've got a 2 right here. And we can't divide everything by 2, because if we do that, then we've got this logarithm here being divided by 2. And that's going to make a mess. So we've got to apply a different log property first. The third log property says if you're taking log base b of some number raised to the n power, you can rewrite it where n becomes the coefficient of that logarithm base b x. So we've got to go the reverse of this property. We've got a coefficient of 2. We need to move that 2 to the exponent of x. So we're going to rewrite this problem. We're going to keep this unchanged. That's log base 8 16 plus log base 8 x to the second equals 2. And now we can condense using that first log property. So we can rewrite this as log base 8. We're going to multiply the 16 and the x squared together, set it equal to 2. So now you're thinking to yourself, okay, where do we go from here? Not entirely sure, because typically we don't want a base of 10. But what I do know is, what is the opposite or inverse operation of a logarithm? It's exponential function form. So we need to put this problem is in log form. We need to convert it to exponential form. So our base is 8. Our y is 16x squared. And our x is 2. So we're just going to take those and rearrange them into this form. So the y is 16x squared. The base is 8. The exponent is 2. 16x squared equals 64. 8 squared is 64. Divide both sides by 16. We're left with x squared equals 4. Take the square root of both sides, and we technically get plus or minus 2 when we take the square root of 4. So that opens it up to either being a or c. But we can see pretty quickly we can't take the logarithm of a negative number. So you can't take log base 8 of negative 2. 8 raised to no power gives us negative 2. So we want to eliminate the negative answer and just select the positive 2.